Hi there Pokefans, I'm your humble host Fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. As you see, we are still busy with this Dark type Gym Challenge, and let's see if we can get past here. Okay, now we can get past. And I like the lights that they give us that show us that we can actually go on. Did you see those neon lights? Oh, there's an item behind this punk. But first I have to defeat him. It's strange that they challenge me one at a time and not two together, or both together. Maybe that's a more grammatically accurate way of stating it. Now this Scrafty, I think is called, can be defeated with both my Toxicroak as well as my Wheezing. Because Scrafty, even though he's a fighting type, is still weak to fighting type attacks. But he's very weak to fairy type attacks, and he's also probably weak to bug type attacks, so my Drapin can also do it. Let's go for Petal Dance like that. We did take him out in a single attack. Level up quite nicely. Now who's next? Okay, so I've defeated this guy. Now it's probably the guy behind me. Will he attack me? No, he just runs away. What the hell is wrong with him? Am I going to switch out now, or am I just going to heal quickly? I think I'm just healing. I mean, Venusaur at the top does offer quite a few advantages. That didn't actually heal me fully, so I needed 2 super potions, which means the super potion is no longer sufficient to fully heal Venusaur. I probably need to get a hyper potion at some point. Now, how ideal does your levels need to get for a hyper potion to stop working and you needing to have a full potion? Because I've never actually encountered the situation. I can't actually get into these doors over here. Another Mr. Mime story. Wonder if I can get past here. I can get past over here, but I haven't yet realized it. I have to go down and go across this little bridge with the low barricade. Okay, so these guys are now challenging me, these 2 ladies. Are they going to challenge me together, or am I going to get some sort of advantage from them? And you know what kind of advantage I'm talking about. I'm specifically referring to a adult themed advantage. Even though I'm playing a 10-year-old kid, it would be quite dark for the ladies to corrupt a kid like that. Now in this situation, my fighting type will be awesome. It would be the best option to use actually, but I'm not using it. Ground type attack will not do very well. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm going to go for Protect in any case. Just see what it does. It goes for Metal Claw. Why didn't it go for an Ice type attack? That's its best option. So I'm going for Petal Dance. That takes him out in a single attack, so I didn't even need to do the Protect. Especially since I, for some reason, outspeed. I understand the Protect outspeeding because it's a priority move. But how did Petal Dance outspeed? Weevil is supposed to be a bloody fast Pokemon. Okay, are you 2 just going to run away again? Okay, yes you are. So I don't actually have to go past this little... Or do I have to? No, I don't. I can just pass here. Why was there a lag like that? That lag was unnecessary. Okay, I think I'm going to turn off battle effects because of the lag that I just experienced, and I don't want this game to bomb out again. As I said in the previous episode, I've already replayed this whole challenge 3 times, and I keep bombing out. Okay, so that's how you get around this little barricade they put up. They do block me in all the time, but they never take advantage of the fact that they are 2-on-1. Will they do it this time? It does look like it, yes they are. Drapion and Kitty. What is this kitty's name? Lipod. That was an awesome idea from myself. So Weezing is supposed to attack Drapion because that's the only advantage I have over there. And then Venusaur can just attack Lipod because it's a weak Dark type Pokemon. The Drapion went out in a single attack. I expected it to. If it survived, I would have been very surprised. The Lipod goes for a slash. It's a powerful normal type attack, but normal type attacks isn't going to do very much. Okay, so I'm just doing that. I didn't attack them to 1-on-1, I attacked 2-on-1. Because I was afraid that the Drapion might survive, but he didn't. But even if I did that, the other Pokemon should have gone by default and attacked the other Pokemon. Yeah, I don't remember. Sorry about that, guys. As always, feel free to pause the video if you want to read any of the dialogue. Time for another save. Why? Okay, in that situation the battle effects should have been on because it didn't actually matter very much. Marnie is now scolding these guys for interrupting her whole journey and trying to, what do you call it? Hinder. I think it's hinder or okay, I don't know, can't get to the correct phrasing. Please leave a comment in the comment section below if you know what it is, but they were hindering the progress of any of our rivals. Now I can turn off battle effects. Apparently I don't actually know what I want to do. There's no Gigantamax in this specific episode. So that's why I haven't been using my Toxicroak, because it wasn't even in the team. Okay, let's put it in the place of Salazzle. And put it at the very top because it's going to be my most effective Pokemon in this battle. If I'm lucky, I don't even need to use anything else. So I think this is Pierce. Let's see if we can get his name when it comes up. But he's a metal band singer, the lead singer in a metal band. I still don't know who he actually is. He's going to introduce himself right now. And this is going to be a loud battle. I'll turn down the volume a bit because if I don't, you won't be able to hear me speak. Yeah, it is Pierce. And as I stated before, no Gigantamax allowed in this battle. Okay, fighting versus fighting. Ideally I should have started with my Weezing. That would have done quite well. But since I didn't, I can't run away, dude. So I'm just gonna switch out to my Weezing, if the remote ever cooperates. So if he does a fighting type attack or a dark type attack, it's not going to affect Weezing at all because I think he has a full immunity to any of those. or any fairy type has a full immunity to any of those. Oh, but he goes for a fake out, which actually means that I don't have a full immunity to dark type attacks. I think the fake out is a dark type attack, but they don't do very much damage. So that took care of Scrafty. And that was just purely based on type advantage. Well, my leftovers do help quite a bit. Malamar is next. That is a dark and a psychic type. So if I use a dark and a poison type, that ought to alleviate the psychic type for me. So Drapion does actually come in quite handy, especially against Malamar. I wonder if a dark type attack will work against bug type. Will do awesome. I forgot all about the bug type. Malamar has a 4 times weakness to bug type attacks. That was quite a decent attack he did against me, but the second bug bite takes him out. The first bug bite almost took him out, but he was just bulky enough to survive that. Now this is why the Nuzlockers don't like switching out in the middle of the battle or playing with a switch mode on, because it does give me the advantage of keeping the momentum as I go on. Yes, Toxtricity, you get into that motor drive or whatever that was. Now it's time for my Toxicroak. The reason I actually brought him is for this battle over here. Austin Goose, I think. Obstagoon, something like that. Okay, let's go for Revenge. Now that's a low priority attack, and that didn't actually do very much, except lower my stats. Come on, attack already. There it goes for a attack. So now my attack should take him out in a single move, and it does. I need to get a better fighting type attack for my Toxicroak, because I can't keep relying on Revenge. Because if the opponent just does stat lowering attacks or stat changing attacks, then that's going to end badly for me. You can lower my stats to such a good degree that a single attack can take me out. And you can induce some conditions like poison or sleep or paralysis or any of those things. Skuntank is his main Pokemon he's going to use. A Skuntank is a dark and a poison type, just like my Drapion. Now why I went with Venusaur, I don't know, but the Earth Power did quite a significant amount of damage. And he goes for a stat lowering move, which means I win, unless he heals up. He goes for a Sucker Punch. That's actually a very good strategy. But I was bulky enough to survive that Sucker Punch. And we've defeated this gym over here. And after this we only have one gym left. Once they actually give us the new badge. There we go. We've just acquired our 7th badge. Now I think some story stuff is going to happen before I can actually get to the Dragon type gym. Yeah, okay, so here's an emotional story over here between Piers and Marnie. As always, feel free to pause the video to check out all of that. And also, please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like or a dislike, and sharing it with your friends. It would really help me grow this channel and maybe at some point start earning some money. There we go, we have completed this challenge. Let's see where we're going next. This is where you get Snarl, by the way. And now we have to go to Route 9. Okay. So we do a quick travel to Route 9. That's quite pleasant. I don't actually have to walk all that way myself. Kaboom. This is actually the most realistic game I've ever played, even though Black and White have better stories. This is the most realistic kind of game I've ever played, because in no realistic world will the kids be required to solve any of the adult problems. The adults will take care of it, and the kids will be protected as much as possible, and they would just have to go on with their own adventures. But as it seems, this time the problems are a bit much, and we are curious, so we are going to check it out anyway, even though he explicitly told us not to. I hope I don't run into these two clowns. I managed to dodge them. There's a police officer, but he doesn't even stop me. Lot of witnesses around. This is the way to get around that. I wonder if I can... I can get around like this as well. I may have been able to pass in front of that old lady on that path over there as well. It's a good thing they give us two paths to get through here, even though we are... Anyway, you know what I was trying to say, but here we have Hop. I lost my trail of thought over there. Sorry about that. It tends to happen as well. Okay, so what are we doing, Hop? Are you going to try and fight me again? It seems he's going to fight me again. He's just showing me some clipping. Are we now going to do the dog mission in that little forest that we had in the beginning of the series? A fight might have actually been quite in character for all of the previous games that we've played up until this time. And how did Hop get past this guy and I have to fight him? Unless he already fought him and either won or lost. But if you lost, this guy would challenge you again. He has a Doublade. That is a difficult Pokemon to deal with. At least Sucker Punch does something. He goes for Aerial Ace. That did less damage than I was thinking it might. Sucker Punch takes it out. I didn't think Doublade would actually be doing an attack. I thought he would do some sort of defensive move. I didn't actually take him out. It just got him very low. I could have just done a poison jab. I didn't need to do another Sucker Punch. Maybe I was afraid of being outsped. So I did the best priority move I have. So my Drapion now has X-Scissor, which is a much stronger attack than Bug Bite. And I think I should switch out my Pokemon because Toxicroak is quite weakened. There's no chance it will survive another battle like that. So who are you sending out? This is a Passimian. It's a pity the elemental monkeys are not in this game. Even though I severely dislike the elemental monkeys, with Passimian in this game and the legendary electric monkey, this would have been an excellent place to do a, what do you call it, a specialization in simians. But I was not allowed to have that privilege. So there you have it. And I said it. Okay, so this is just a pure fighting type. That was an excellent Pokemon for him to use against me. It'll do quite well against my Dark type. It goes for a double edge. Drapion just survives on 3. Now if Drapion had Protect, I might actually survive this. I'd survive it anyway. Did the poison do that much damage? Poltergeist is next. That's a ghost type. I may as well stay with Drapion and just heal it up, because that's the best Pokemon I have to deal with another ghost type. Okay, let's see what Weezing can do. Not that it is the best to deal with a ghost type. I made some mistakes over here. I should have switched to Weezing for the Passimian and switched to my Drapion for this Poltergeist. But I neglected to do my research, so I didn't know what was coming in what order. Let's check what Sludge Bomb does. Not nearly enough damage. Luckily he doesn't do all that much damage to me either. But he does heal up his damage. Not by a great deal. But I also heal up my damage with leftovers. So this is a battle that is egging itself on to be a severely long battle. That hardly does any damage at all either, or as well. So it increases its stats. Sooner or later this battle is going to turn against me if I can't get a proper way to deal with it. Let's see how much... Okay, Play Rough at least takes it out. Should have started with Play Rough. It's my best attack, and it's a stab attack. Granted, I started with a stab attack in any case with my Sludge Bomb, but Poltergeist has resistance to poison type attacks, it seems. And I've defeated this rich dude. Okay, let's see what goes next. Can I actually go on? Let's heal up first. Not even Toxicroak gets healed up fully with a singles super potion. I'd need 2 for him as well. I need 3 for Drapion. Damn. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.